win team, a berth into the playoffs, but a brutal loss in Week 18 and in the wild card round. The Minnesota Vikings are not sitting still in free agency. They have the potential to start a second-year quarterback next season. They made a couple of decisions, Ian Rappaport, in free agency that has us all intrigued. A lot of it is based on opening up their checkbook. What are we paying attention to?
What the Minnesota Vikings did was focus not at quarterback. They do seem right now to have their quarterback in J.J. McCarthy. Obviously let Daniel Jones walk yesterday. I don't know, was that yesterday or 2 days ago? It seems like so long ago. But Daniel Jones goes to the Indianapolis Colts. They were in there. They made it offer. It became clear he was moving on from them. They turned their attention to the big guys, to the offensive line, to the defensive line. Also, by the way, locked up Aaron Jones, their starting running back, star running back after the best year of his career. He signed before free agency. But yes, he is going to have some big dudes to run behind. Ryan Kelly, the former Pro Bowler for the Indianapolis Colts. He signs with the Minnesota Vikings. Will Fries gets a huge deal to play guard, the former Colts guard standout. Not a household name, except his name is Fries, but certainly someone who's going to help the Minnesota Vikings up front. They shored up the defensive line as well. Jonathan Allen gets a 3-year, $60 million deal. And then Javon Hargrave, who's not yet officially been released by the 49ers. He is a post-June 1 cut. He is expected to sign with the Minnesota Vikings as well when it is allowed. So Daniel Jones moves on, goes to the Colts, goes to compete with Anthony Richardson, and the Vikings spend all of their money on the offensive line and defensive line with a little more for Aaron Jones.
All right, Rap Sheet, appreciate it so much. Thank you. Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, the GM in Minnesota, has been there for a couple of years now. Kevin O'Connell, their head coach, he gets an extension in January. The Vikings have made serious free agent moves in planning for 2025, Peter. So what do you make of this when you look at the decisions Minnesota has made and what they think their team could be in the coming seasons?
J.J. McCarthy better be good. J.J. McCarthy better be ready. And J.J. McCarthy better be something that they can say, that's why we moved on from Sam Darnold for. Look, I understand it. It's his time. He was a top 10 draft pick. And it was in the plans that probably late year 1, year 2, he'd get his opportunity. But then things happen. He gets injured in preseason. And Sam Darnold has this incredible year where for the first 17 weeks of the season, there may have been no more impressive quarterback considering what we expected him to be. Darnold, 3 years, $100 million, Seattle, Minnesota could have afforded that. They had that in their budget. They opted not to spend it on that, and they opted to instead bring in guys like Jonathan Allen and Will Fries and just roll with the plan, what it was all along. Now, remember, when Kwesi drafted J.J. McCarthy and they brought in Sam Darnold for 1 year, $10 million, it was because we have to pay everyone else, and we're going to be able to do this with a quarterback on a rookie contract, and we'll get a good bridge veteran at quarterback. Well, what happened was Darnold had this meteoric rise and showed that he could be that guy indoors doing it all. And then when he went outdoors, had great games in Chicago, great games in Seattle when it mattered. I'm not sold on J.J. McCarthy yet because I haven't seen him. We saw him in one preseason game. Then we get that unfortunate news that he got injured. So they're banking on this guy being fully recovered and being able to compete. And I don't know. Incomplete for me. We'll see. TBA.
I agree with what you're saying, but I don't know or have heard from a single Vikings fan who said, no, huge money for Darnold, keep him. The ones that I talk to and the ones that I read online, let's do this thing. There's nothing more sexy than having that rookie quarterback thing in your pocket that you draft in the first round. And, of course, none of us are sold on him because we haven't seen him. O'Connell and everyone said, let Sam go, let Daniel go, we're good. Whatever they have seen or whatever they've spoken about gave them the confidence to do this. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Rap Sheet is on here saying, well, they paid the veteran running back who everybody loves. They paid the offensive line. I think it's time. I really do. I have to say the one thing, and this is perfect, just draw from the segment. The one thing, if I'm the Vikings and if I'm McCarthy for sure, that I'd like to get rid of is that video of him on the sideline that everybody made so much fun of. It's late in the season. We rolled it in that package. We'll get to it eventually, where he just looks thin. He looks like almost underweight. He's got long hair. He's got these sunken eyes. I mean, it's December or January in Minnesota. Yeah. Not everybody's showing up with this golden tan.
Coming off a major injury.
Yeah, I mean, he was hurt. He's never been this giant, robust guy anyway. I'm sure the video is there somewhere. I know it was there in the segment anyway. I would get rid of that. It's like when Beyonce wanted that picture erased from the internet. That picture right there. That guy looks like he works the counter at GameStop. All right, I've seen that guy before, but I want to get rid of it. And
He reviews snacks on TikTok.
Yeah, he's like,
No,
so anybody hit
Kyle.
the follow button, like, subscribe. Today I'm reviewing Hostess cupcakes. No, that's going to be the franchise
Favorite
quarterback of the
breakfast
Vikings.
food. Waffles.
Frosted Flakes or Frosted Mini Wheats. Hit me in the comments. What's
No.
up, guys? No, he's the Vikings quarterback. I'm not going to. In fact, I think we should stop showing that video as a show.
No.
We should unite.
No.
You like it?
No, keep it
listen.
going.
No,
This
I
is
think
what
it's
it is.
unflattering. I think we're trying to turn the page on that thing. Yes, Jamie, go ahead.
In the vein of the Duck Duck Grey Duck versus the Duck Duck Goose thing in Minnesota, that look right there is totally state high school hockey tournament in Minnesota. Like, that guy's got great lettuce. He's got great hair coming out of the back of the helmet. If you have not seen this guy on YouTube who narrates like the top 10 hair performances of the state high school hockey tournament in Minnesota, JJ McCarthy is channeling every single Vikings fan who is a high school boy in Minnesota. JJ McCarthy, I see you. It tracks. Don't let any of these guys say we're not going to air this again. It works, and it would hit #1 on that list.
Well, he also looks like he's 115 pounds in
could
the
play high
video,
school
too.
hockey
Like, the
in
hair is
Minnesota.
great. It's just, yeah, well, I guess so. But they do have weight rooms there, and I've seen very muscular Vikings before. So I say we don't show it anymore. Peter wants it.
like
Jamie
it.
wants it. I'm
Yeah.
already outvoted.
I like Uncrustables. They're pretty good, but I don't know.
You're the one guy who likes Uncrustables. What a hot take. Kabinda, what do you think?
Kyle, the GameStop reference is absolutely crazy. I mean, that really made me laugh out loud. Now, look, these papers I have in front of me, just pretend it's about, what, $19 million, whatever his signing bonus was? The chips are all in on J.J. McCarthy. They're all in on this kid. I do expect them to have some type of veteran quarterback presence, whether they bring in a Jameis Winston or a Joe Flacco type of guy. At the end of the day, I played in Detroit. I've seen Justin Jefferson end our freaking dreams at end of games time and time again. This is the type of wide receiver that makes any and every quarterback that plays in Minnesota Vikings look good. They brought in Jordan Addison. He's been super explosive as well. I played with T.J. Hawkinson, great route runner, great hands. I think J.J. McCarthy right now is set up for success. They went in, brought in Ryan Kelly, brought in Will Fries from Indianapolis. They've shored up that offensive line. Everything around him looks right. It looks all good on paper. Now it's time to bring it to the test. Let's see what this kid does.
Okay, but what do you think of the photo? You're a deciding vote here. Do we keep showing the JJ McCarthy video or picture?
Yeah, you have to.
You're good.
You have to. Until he's balling out and has, 35 touchdowns and 10 picks, I think we got to keep rolling.
We have to keep showing it because like this is the documentary that we have, or the documentation that we have.
Jamie.
Yes, go.
The only footage we showed during the pre-draft stuff was him meditating under a goalpost. So these are two options you have. He was Mr. Zen, and this is what he did. He meditated before games, and we celebrated the mental health aspect of it. We can't now bully him about having long hair, right? I mean, this is...
Yeah, he made a play against Alabama where we caught it with one hand and then threw. Can we show that a little bit more instead of him looking like a hostage or something? I don't want to do that. I'm against it, but again, it's democracy. I'm not.
Taco
Bell or
3-1. He's
Head and
in.
shoulders